Yo, what is up guys? Shinobi here, back again with another video for you guys. And today, ladies and gentlemen, the update is finally done and we are now in the holiday season. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into this. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more, and let's get into these summons, because we got some new characters to go for here. And I've been saving, because I already knew there was going to be a collab coming or something new coming. Veteran out in these streets, but we do of course got Maiden, Ice Rose out, and if I'm correct we have Lumida, Winter Owner also out, and we also got Mika, Snow Bunny, who is also out. And I might try and go for this character because I didn't get her the last time she came around for winter, and I think that's it. Yeah, so we're gonna try and go for it. So Maiden, Ice Rose obviously being the main one that we're gonna try and go for. And then I might put a little bit into Mika, but at the same time, we also got another banner that should be coming up outside of these guys. So, yeah, no, without further ado, let's go ahead and see if we can get this character on the first try. My luck has been pretty decent. I was able to get, all of my Cinderella pulls done pretty decently. So hopefully we can get this too. Maiden's costume looks amazing. So, summon numero uno. Numero uno summon right now. Let me close some stuff out because the game is lagging for some reason. Yeah. See? And nah. Unless that was a fake out, then I would have been losing my mind, but we needed some more water units in the game anyways. And I think she's an, what kind of unit is she? She's a, yeah, Elyision. Yeah, we need some more water units, and Elyision units have been struggling recently to get support. So, seeing that we finally got one, pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. But let's go ahead for summer number 2. I'm hoping I get this without having to go through all my tickets and gyms. I'm really hoping. Like, I hope my luck isn't that bad. Survey says nope. Unless it's a fake out. Nah, no fake out there. 2 summons in, not doing so great. Now, obviously, I could pity this character, but I'm also trying to wait to see what they do at the end of the year. Because you already know at the end of the year, they like to do, pilgrim stuff and, who knows what else. So, I'm trying not to go through all my resources at the moment. Also, let me know how your summons have been doing so far. Because we're at 30 summons in right now. We have not gotten a single 5-star. It is not looking good right now. They are giving me the shaft. I'm pretty sure I had like 70 tickets, like 73 tickets when we recorded this. So, hey, now or never, y'all. Come on. Bro, there's no way. Jesus Christ, y'all. They are giving me the shaft. Once again, normally my luck is pretty good, but maybe I blew all my luck on Cinderella, bro. Because I maxed out Cinderella pretty damn fast. There's no way I haven't gotten nothing yet. Like, this next one, if I do get something, it's gotta be, like, double. Okay, there we go, there we go. I was about to say, there's no way we go this deep and get not a single 5-star, bro. Hopefully we just get this. Okay, double. Now, imagine if it's, like, a pilgrim. Bro, they've been giving me so many Modernias, it's not even funny. Like, I've gotten Modernia so many times. Alright. Let's see who we getting. Who are we getting? I better see Elyision on my screen right now. Okay, Tetra. Who we getting here? You know what? I'll take it, I guess. I thought for a second I didn't have her. Alright, Elyision. Yes, sir! That better be the right one. That better be the right one. Maiden better come home. I'll take that. I will gladly take that. Got my 1 copy and we good. Gonna go ahead, get the unit all powered up, and then we're gonna test her out in some content. Alrighty, and we are back. So we are here at the shooting range, and we're first gonna test out the new character here with our 10-10 skills, and we're gonna go over these real quick before we actually go and test out the one with 555, just so it got more realistic feel of which character does what. So as far as what we got going on here, at her max potential, this will activate when entering burst stage 1, and it affects self when MP is 0. MP recovery, goes up by 1. MP can be accumulated up to a maximum of 12. All accumulated MP is consumed when using burst skill. And when that happens, when going into full burst, this will affect self, and it's a passive skill. MP will replenish by 1, and then it could be up by 12. Concern burst skill. Max HP will be going up without restoring HP for 15 seconds, and then the stack will go up to 10 times. And then as for the second skill, same thing when MP is replenished. Affects all electric code allies except for self, so you got a buff for Cinderella here. So you will have a 40% chance, or 40% damage increase as a strong element for 10 seconds. You'll have attack of 20% 0.9 for caster's attack for 10 seconds. And then you also have a self affection here, or a self buff, where you'll have 31.68 or 31.68 for 10 seconds, basically 32%. Attack also increases for 10 seconds. And this is with full charge. You will affect one enemy target near the crosshair. You will do 547% final attack as damage. And Diamond Dust, which is the burst skill, will affect one enemy unit nearest to the crosshair, and it will deal damage equal to 1,372% of the attack that is calculated based on 10% of the caster's final max HP, and then will attack continuously based on the current MP. So this character is looking pretty cracked, and to top it off, she also buffs other lightning units. So I'd have to say we're looking pretty good, and I need to get off of iron. No, we're good. No, we're good. I was trying to make sure that we didn't have weakness, so we can have accurate of what we're looking here. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into this and see what we're looking at for damage. And then after this, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at Cinderella's damage, and then we're going to take a look at her damage. Cinderella is using overload gear, but no, it should be a pretty good test, especially considering that Cinderella right now is probably not even probably, is one of the highest damage dealers in the game outside of Black, Shadow, Scarlet, and of course Red Hood. So, it'd be pretty good to test out Red Hood if I have her. She's like one of the few pilgrims that I want that they just will not give me. Like, I will get Modernia all day. I'll be getting, I don't even think I've gotten Crow more than a couple of times. I'll get Modernia all day, though. I'll get Dorothy all day. And I know I'm sounding crazy because I know a lot of people would probably want those too. But, like, yeah, as somebody who's been trying to get something like Rapunzel and Red Hood for a while, man, I've been struggling in that category. It's like Zux's whenever he couldn't get freaking Scarlet. It's like they would just never give me Red Hood. It's just never going to happen. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this test and see what kind of damage we're looking at here. Especially considering she's a rocket launcher character, this will be pretty interesting. Love the little graphic they got there with the MP, like it actually shows it. Alright. This is the first burst. And that should go into Maiden here. So we should be seeing buffs here. And right now it's, Cinderella has 1.9 mil. Rose is 1.4 mil. We'll have to wait until the burst is done to see what we're looking at, though. And then as far as the buffs, yeah, increased max HP, attack damage, increased damage attacking enemies, attack, and attack. Yeah, a lot of attack boosts, and we got reload speed as well. Cinderella should have also gotten these same buffs. Yup. So we're looking pretty good there. Alright, let's see what kind of damage we're looking at. But yeah, no, as far as the character and everything that we're looking at, it's pretty good. Alright, burst just ended. Let's see what we're looking at. Oh, okay, so we got 10 mil from Rose with the 10-10 across the board, no overlord gear, burst is done. So let's see how that compares to Cinderella when she goes. But yeah, no, hope you guys' summons went well. I had to go 50 summons deep to get it, but hey, so it is what it is sometimes. Cinderella about to do hella damage. I just know it because the overload gear that I put on her. Like, oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And we gotta wait for the burst to be done too. Alright, burst is done. Let's see what we're looking at. Yeah, 25 mil. I mean, it's not bad considering that technically she's not a pilgrim and she's not meant to be the most busted character. So, I mean, 14k, 25, it's not the worst. Let's keep it going, though. Go for the second burst and see what we're looking at. But I would say with overload gear that you could do some pretty decent damage, considering that they're both rocket launcher users, especially if you put overload gear on. I'd say you're pretty good. Alright, burst is about to be done. Alright, burst is done, and we got ourselves 30 mil with that burst. So, yeah, not too bad. I mean, my Cinderella, once again, 31 mil. Obviously, she's going to be the more powerful one, you know, when we goes into bursting. But, you know, Maiden, not looking too bad, especially 10 out of 10. Just completely maxed out. She's not looking bad. Put overload layer on her, and I bet she does some pretty good damage. So, I mean, hey, Maiden's not looking too shabby if I do say so myself. I'm not gonna lie to you. But, of course, we gotta look at the, now we gotta look at her at 5-5 across the board. Because that's gonna be the more realistic of what most people are gonna have when it comes to investing into this. You know, a lot of the people are not obviously gonna have her at, you know, completely maxed out 10-10. Unless you're just a whale. Unless you're whaling out, you know, that's not gonna be happening here. Alright, so let's go ahead and find my Maiden. And then, once again, my Maiden, just for, you know, guys' reference here. So, gear's not looking the greatest right now, but we were able to get her to this point. And as far as our skills, we are 5 across the board. So, yeah, no, let's go ahead and test out what we got going on here. This is no overload gear either. I couldn't get it, obviously, ready at that point in time. But you know, we can at least test this out and see what we're looking at. Because once again, this is more of a realistic take on what most people, especially if you're just starting the game, this is what a lot of people will probably end up having at the very start of the game. But, yeah, no, so far, looking pretty damn good. Damage-wise, even without overload gear, that 10-10-10 was just keeping up with my Cinderella, you know, going band for band, so... No, we got ourselves a Elyision unit, and we'll have Guilty coming out next. Or no, Guillotine coming out next, who will be our water unit. Like, we needed more. We needed more in the first place. I'm looking good on pulling for her as far as my summons, so can't wait. And if I have enough, I might once again go for Mito, because I don't have her yet. I have Lewd Middle already. Got her last year. Alright, let's see here. So once again, this is 5 across the board. So obviously damage is going to be weaker, but we are just looking to see what we got going on here. Alright, burst is off. Everybody getting their buffs. And with that, so a 5 across the board. We're looking at 5.5 mil. Cinderella obviously is going to do more damage. We'll have to see what the second burst is looking like before we move on. But, I mean, so far it's not looking too bad. I was expecting the damage to go a lot, you know, down a lot more. But though, to be honest, it did go down a lot more. When we were using the 10-10-10 one, her damage was like 10 mil on that first burst. So, that's pretty much about right as far as I can see here. Alright, that second burst is done. Let's go ahead and see what we're looking at for a second burst from Maiden. Well, yeah, no, I'm looking forward to the next year's events, and who knows what else we could possibly get as far as this game is concerned, and Hilariously enough, Stellar Blade did really, really well. Like, they got a lot of awards from the PlayStation, so we're doing good on that. Like, you know, Nikkei getting all that support. They got all that money to make this. Now all we need is a Nikkei anime. That's all we need at this point. If they make an anime for this game, we watching it, bro. We are there day one. Day one. Alright. Second one, though, 16 mil. So, I mean, I would say not too bad. At, you know, 5 across the board, 16 mil is not too shabby. Not most strongest character ever, but hey, it's not too bad. Cinderella, she did 37. Holy crap! And that's on. That's what just only like what her first or second burst. Was that a second burst? No, just a first. That's crazy. But yeah, no, not too bad. Not too bad. And then once again, I want to test this character out with the new guillotine that comes out afterwards, the Christmas version that we're about to get. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I'd say the character is worth summoning, especially if you're a big fan of the character. And she does a decent amount of damage. Now, of course, we gotta make sure we test her at full power next time. You know, once we get her to 10 10 10, let's see real damage, especially with overload gear. She could literally do some pretty decent damage. She was keeping up with Cinderella at that point. So, I'd say that's a pretty big W. Not to mention, having just a new Elyision unit is good. And then we're gonna get a water unit right afterwards. Hey, I'll take it. But without further ado, Shikai Shinobi signing off. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.